Greetings, vacationers. Our tropical savannas tour is one that cannot be missed. Now, while tropical savannas are biomes that can be found in South America and Australia, we are happy to share with you what I personally think is my favorite tropical savanna, the Serengeti. Our tour takes place at the Serengeti National Park and is located in Tanzania and on the continent of Africa. A savanna is a rolling grassland and is typically found between tropical rainforests and deserts. What makes our tropical savanna tour in the Serengeti so unique and amazing is the amount of wildlife that can be found. Animals like lions, zebras, elephants, and giraffes. These animals and many others exist together in an amazing and complex food web. For example, at the lower trophic levels, we have the primary consumers, like the gazelle. These herbivores consume primary producers, like the grass. Meanwhile, birds will perch on the backs of the gazelles and eat the bugs found on the gazelle. The bird gets the food, and the gazelle is free of bugs. It works. The lion, a carnivore at a higher trophic level, will eat the gazelle, and when he is done, another carnivore, the hyena, will get the leftovers. And so, this is how the food web demonstrates the circle of life. Now, you're going to see a lot of cool things on this tour. For example, the plants, like tall perennial grasses and drought-tolerant, fire-resistant trees and shrubs. You will see landscapes unlike anything you've ever seen. And then there are the animals. Predators like lions, leopards, cheetahs, hyenas, and jackals. And herbivores like elephants, giraffes, antelopes, zebras, baboons, and birds. Now to a serious matter, and the reason why it is so important to visit the biome now before it is too late. There is a serious threat to this tropical savanna in the Serengeti. I am referring to the current human impact. Now, while there are many positive human impacts of creating a national park in the Serengeti for the purpose of protecting the population and allowing the animals to thrive, there are serious negative impacts that still remain. The human population surrounding the Serengeti is beginning to pose an actual threat to the animals' populations, through the loss of the natural habitat. Another problem associated with humans, is their dogs. In many of these areas, dogs are not vaccinated against diseases such as rabies, which affect the wildlife when the dogs intermingle with the wildlife. But the biggest threat to the Serengeti's animal population is poaching. The illegal hunting and killing of these protected animals is big business. It's so bad that currently the cheetahs of the Serengeti are facing extinction. The African elephant of the Serengeti is the largest animal on that land. Over the years, thousands of elephants have been killed by humans, not for their food source, but simply for their ivory tusks. The same thing has been happening to rhinos. In fact, over 400 rhinos were killed just for their horn in the first 4 months of 2015. These horns are sold on the black market in Asia for $10,000 per pound. The only way the National Park Rangers have been able to save these animals has been to saw off the horns of these majestic animals using a chainsaw. Sounds brutal, but without a horn, the poachers are not interested and the animals are not killed. On to lighter news, here's my partner's part of the play.